Nothing to see here, just the new status quo for a Tuesday in America. Last night, Donald Trump signed 4 executive orders freezing federal grants and loans. A temporary funding freeze that could affect trillions of dollars. Now, if you were sitting there going like, well, what exactly does that mean? I'm confused. You are in the majority, including politicians who are like, what exactly do you mean? This is like the language in the orders are very vague. It sounds like you're just shutting everything down. As of February 1st, no more money to programs. And I think there's a bunch of his supporters going, good, tired of these libs throwing all our tax dollars at like DEI and trans this or that. He's finally stopping it. But before you celebrate too hard, allow me to expand upon what this means. Trump orders freeze on federal assistance programs like rental and food assistance. Programs such as Section 8 housing, free school lunches, food stamps, Medicaid, Head Start, early childhood education, and more. Meals on Wheels has already said, like, it's going to shut us down. Imagine the chaos if Section 8 payments just stop. Imagine the chaos and the effects, the massive effects, if anyone who's receiving food stamps or Medicaid is suddenly cut off. And before you start dancing a jig, saying, yeah, a bunch of freeloading brown folks, the group that receives the most of these services, far and away over any other, is white people. And I did that little accent I did earlier because I'm from the South, and a lot of Southern white people utilize one, if not several, of these services. And there's no shame in that. If you are struggling, if you're having a hard time, look at the cost of eggs. Look at the cost of things right now. It is not a shock that people need programs. And it's all about to go away. And by about to go away, I mean 5 o'clock today. Here's the thing. This isn't legal. They passed stuff a while back that said you can't just order this yourself. You have to go through Congress. Congress approved these programs. Congress approved these budgets. But in this guy's world, what does legal matter? He's proven that the law doesn't apply to him. And this is going to be a good test because there's a lot of people saying like, you can't do that. The law says you can't do that. But as of 5 p.m., it's going to tell us a lot. As of tomorrow morning, when programs get announcements saying you're not getting your funding, it's going to tell us how much the law really matters in this case. And a bunch of poor white Americans who voted for Donald Trump are about to have a much, much more difficult life. And that is not worth celebrating because a lot of innocent people are going to be hurt along the way as well.